Matty, we spoke a couple of times this season about you wanting, this was the one you had that you really wanted. How disappointing to just fall just short?
Yeah, obviously disappointed. But like I've just said to the group in there, we've got to take a lot of positives from this year. We at the beginning of the year, no one had us down for anything. No one had us down for winning one trophy, let alone having the chance to win 3 tonight. So I'm immensely proud of the group. I think I'll never fault their effort, their attitude. They always turn up, day in, day out, training. Every game we've been so consistent this year. So I think we just made that one too many errors tonight that probably cost us the game. But proud of the group. But yeah, obviously disappointed.
The way I saw it, most teams would have found it difficult to deal with some of those kicks. They really peppered you on that side, and that 10-minute spell just after half time where they were able to capitalise on it, that seems to be the sort of key period of the game, didn't it? Yeah,
we just didn't quite get out of our own half, but probably both sides of the first half and second half. We just wouldn't be able to probably get out of there, and that come down to probably errors, But again, we defended our own goal line really well, and we made an error, but we responded positively and we defended our line. But you make so many, something's got to give at times, and we got to try the back end of that second half, and there was just no coming back from it. But like I said, yeah, too many errors. The girls know that, they're not daft. They know there was probably too many errors in the game that probably cost us. But we go again next year. It's something to work hard on in pre-season. It's something to fix up, and it's something to we'll be hungrier. Next year. We've not quite done the treble, but hopefully we can respond and have a good pre-season and come back stronger from that.
Faye, for you, what are the emotions you're feeling right now, considering that as far as you keep telling us anyway, that's your final game?
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Obviously it's not good losing any time, but equally, like Matty said today, probably wasn't our day. Like, we've not walked off that pitch where it's been we've lost by a drop goal or something. We've not. York were the better team today. They just used the strengths, and that kick we couldn't field. So as a group of girls, we just got to stay together now, and pre-season will be here before they know it. And listen, I wouldn't swap any of my teammates for any player in the Super League. I'd stick with everyone each time. So I'm really proud of him, what we've done this year. Like, we've had 2 losses, yeah, the tough 2 losses, but I think we've been outstanding as a group of girls, and there's some real quality in there. So yeah, emotions are a bit weird. I don't really do emotions. Like I say to Matty all the time, don't hug me, because I don't do that. So yeah, I think it'll probably hit maybe tomorrow. We're going to have a good night together as a group. We deserve it after this season. We've worked so hard for it. So yeah, just at the minute, kind of fine, kind of hungry.
Faye, can I ask you, you've been around for a long time, I don't mean to say too long, not being rude, but how was the game developed? I mean, you're going out on a kind of a high, the game is at a high at the moment, but how has it developed over the time in your time in rugby league?
Yeah, I guess when I started at the age of 7 and at my local community club, I would never think I'd be a paid athlete in rugby league, and I think that was probably the main thing what probably dangled the carrot this year to stay around and become a paid athlete. Like, that's phenomenal. In 2015 we paid nearly £900 to tour as an England team to France, and now you're looking 2024 and the England team, it's come on leaps and bounds. They're off to Vegas next year. Like, they don't pay, they get paid. So I think even in the small 10 years of me being at open age and playing alongside some of these girls, like, they've seen it all. We've gone from paying to play it's a hobby essentially, to now being paid, and the club's been fantastic with us. Like, they've given us everything we need, from our gym memberships to supplements to now getting paid. Like, some of the girls don't have a local gym, so they pay them the mileage. Like, I couldn't fault this club really for backing us that way. Obviously not how we wanted to end today, but that 7-year-old who used to put her hair in a skull cap so they didn't know I was a girl, to now I couldn't be prouder walking off that pitch as a female rugby player. Thank you.
And like, whatever's next for you is going to be completely different. So you're excited for that new chapter of your life now?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to find who I am away from rugby league. Like, I'm kind of excited to know if I do enjoy going out with my friends or whatever. So yeah, not really found who I am yet away from the sport, and like, I've booked a holiday for next summer without waiting for the rugby calendar to come out, and that's the exciting thing of not being tied down. But yeah, in terms of having a family and stuff, we'll start the next steps when we're ready. But yeah, I'm just excited to find who I am more than anything.
And Tara, how, as a group of players, how do you reflect on this season now? Obviously, 2 trophies, only 2 defeats. Yes, one's come tonight, but the growth over the last couple of seasons, you must be really pleased with the direction you're going, especially knowing there's a new crop of players coming in as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think, emotions are high right now, and we didn't get the result we wanted tonight, but I think it's really, really important that we reflect on the season that we've had, and like you say, the progression that we've made over the last few seasons. We were on the edge of doing the treble tonight. We've not quite done it, but it's really important to remember we have lifted 2 pieces of silverware this year, so we need to take them positives and reflect on that and really celebrate those, because I think it's a really, really special group, and I'm proud of every single player that pulls on a shirt throughout the season. We've got depth within the squad, we've got young players coming through that can fill in shirts when we're facing adversity by losing players via injury and things. The squad gives Matty headaches week in, week out, and the girls that are going to come through next year and pull on those shirts next season, they're going to do something special, I believe, and going to kick on again.
And when you hear that, Matty, knowing that your players know that this is a process, and you're only part way on a journey, and possibly even potentially ahead of schedule, does that leave you in real confidence that next year that treble could easily be yours? Yeah,
that's the commitment they show. I mean, it's tough to pick yourself up from last year when you win a Challenge Cup and you just fall short, and they did that. And ripped into pre-season like they did, and then to come out this year and to deliver what they have delivered, consistently as they have, then credit to them. It shows that we've got great depth in the squad. It shows that we've got great experience. The young girls coming through. It is a squad effort. It's not just the 17 that set the field. There's girls in there that miss out week in, week out, that probably don't deserve to miss out, and that would be play in other teams in Super League. So yeah, we've got a great team, great squad, and I'm gonna miss these 2. Like they've done a lot for me over the the course of the 2 years that I've been here so far, and real leaders in the squad. And you can't replace them overnight, but what they have done is they've nurtured the young girls to be better next year, and they'll leave with the full respect of the squad and full respect of me, and I know they'll go on and whatever they do, succeed in whatever they do, because they're the top girls, and they work hard, but they're going to be missed.
So does that mean you're leaving, Tara?
Yeah, it does. I'll be retiring. Tonight was my last game, so I've had the opportunity and took the role that I'm going to become a full-time match official and join the full-time squad there, on-field refereeing and touch judging. So really, really exciting opportunity for me going forward. I will be gutted to leave the girls, leave the club, and leave everything that I've done behind, but for me the opportunity is now, and I've kind of got to take that with both hands. So looking forward, it's really, really exciting, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck in pre-season with the full-time match officials and see where that takes me with that journey. But like I say, yeah, emotions are high tonight, but I'm sure we'll enjoy it together as a group and focus on what we have achieved this year. It wasn't ultimately the fairy tale ending that we wanted together, but like I say, it's been a special group of people, whether that be the players, the staff, the backroom staff, the staff at the club as a whole. I will miss it, and I wish them all the best.
So for you, it's two big players leaving. It's 2 great servants to the club, the women's game. How do you feel about them, Faye and Tara, as players and ambassadors for the women's game, with Tara as sort of carrying the flag from an official's perspective as well?
Yeah, they've been amazing, mate. Like I've just said, I mean, we'll go to TJ first. She's, played at the highest level. She's heritage #1 at the club. She got the first try at Wembley last year. She's done amazing things in the game, amazing things for the club, and she'll be massively missed. And Faye's exactly the same. Played at the highest level. The way Faye has gone about her business this year and conducted herself, and she's really led the team. For me, she's been fantastic, especially in attack. She's probably the reason why we finish off with the best attack, in the league. And the way she's responded to that, that injury she had a few years ago now, to play like she has. We'll have a conversation around maybe trying to get her to play again. But I respect Faye's decision as well. If that's it, then that's it, and we respect that because she's such a good player in person. Yeah.
Should she be woman of steel then?
100%. Yeah, I believe that. You know, I think, you know, I'm not taking anything away from the other girls. You know, outstanding players in their own right, but I think, yeah, the girl to me right, she's been by far the best player in the league so far.
Matty, this might be a hard question to answer, but can you appreciate what York have done? They've had so many injuries this season.
Oh,
They've done it tough in the most incredible way, and they've had to, you know.
They're a champion side, excuse the pun, they are, you know, they're back-to-back champions, and we knew that, you know, we respect that. Like I said that before the game, you know, we knew there was going to be nothing in it tonight, there wasn't. You know, York are a tough side to beat, especially in games like that, you know, finals, when there's 80 minutes on the line, win or lose, you know, they're tough to beat, you know, and as are Leeds and Wigan. But yeah, we knew they was going to be tough tonight, but, you know, I think we probably did ourselves justice a little bit, I think, as well. We didn't play our best game, but, you know, that's finals, and you know, that's how the cookie crumbles at times, and we didn't quite get it right tonight, but credit to York.